What's going on, everyone? This is Sean Mitchell, Denver real estate agent with Compass, and this is your August 2022 Denver housing market update. Today we're going to touch on the days on market, months of housing inventory for single family homes, number of new listings, number of active listings, median and average sale price, the mortgage rates, Denver area unemployment rate, and my 30-day prediction. Let's go ahead and jump in. First off the list is days on market. We're sitting at 7 days for median and 13 days for average. This is starting to change here, and as I've mentioned in previous videos, we are starting to see a shift. It's looking and feeling a lot different. Houses are sitting on the market a little bit longer, which is also impacting what the houses sell for in the area. Months of housing inventory for single family homes is 2 months. And this is the first time since May of 2020 that we've actually seen a bump up from 1 month of housing inventory to 2. So it's been a little while. And to be quite frank, I would not be surprised if we see for the first time since 2013 a jump up from 2 months of inventory to 3 months of inventory. I think that the current dynamics are going to bring a larger inventory for this housing market. Number of new listings for the Denver metro area is 4,523. We did see some very strong numbers in terms of new listings this year, some of the best that we've ever seen in the last 10 years. But one thing to keep in note is the number of active listings, and that is sitting at 5,492. The reason why this metric is valuable for you as a homeowner or home buyer is it lets you know how long houses are sitting on the market. The longer houses are sitting on the market, the larger that active inventory is going to be. And over the last couple of years, it has been remarkably low. Now we're seeing that start to change. I do, though, want to point out that where we're at currently is not quite close to where we used to be at pre-pandemic, which we considered all in the real estate industry a seller's market still. So I think we're a long ways away from a buyer's market. What most in the industry are calling this, and I would tend to agree, is a little bit more of a balanced market. It's giving buyers some favorability in terms of getting something for at or below asking price, but the total number of active listings is still very limited in comparison to what we saw with the Great Recession. Median and average sale price. Median is $650, average is $775, just under $776,000. And just like number of active listings, we are seeing a shift here too. The last couple of years have been breakneck growth in terms of sale price, and I think we're going to start to see that level out a little bit. It's not going to be as strong of growth as what we've gotten used to over the last 2 years, but still steady and up and to the right. What about mortgage rates? This is actually one of the surprise metrics for this month. The 30-year fixed rate is now under 5%. I definitely did not see that coming, especially with the federal interest rates being hiked up and 2 consecutive quarters of GDP decline. What does this mean for you? This means that it's costing you a little bit less to borrow money. The amount that you could afford for a house is stretching a little bit further than what it was even just a couple of weeks ago at around 5.3 to 5.5% for the 30-year fixed. And as always, it's important to keep in mind context here. Here's a 10-year look back. And what this shows you is that just under 5% interest rate was very similar to what it was in July of 2018 or around there. Things still moved very, very fast in 2018, and gosh, we thought that 2018 couldn't get any better, and as the interest rates dropped, it definitely accelerated home value growth and that buying frenzy. I don't think that's going to happen right this moment. I think that some of the dynamics in terms of uncertainty of the economy, as well as the number of listings that are sitting on the market, I don't think it's going to be exactly the same, but we'll see. 4.99% seems pretty expensive when you're used to 3.5%. But when you look all the way back, it's certainly been worse. It's certainly been more expensive. And not too long ago, that Great Recession time period, we saw interest rates at around 6 and 7%. What's the unemployment rate look like in the Denver metro area? Numbers are in for June and they are at 3.2%. That's a 0.1% increase from the previous month. And in comparison to national average though, we're looking pretty good. A national average is 3.6%. So it's not as low as what it used to be pre-pandemic, but it's still good, and we'll see how things weather through this year. I know that there's a bunch of layoffs with larger companies. Will that really have a huge impact on unemployment rate as well as the real estate market? It's too soon to really say for certain, but as of right now, it's still a favorable climate both for buyers and sellers. What's my 30-day prediction? I'm actually going to leave it unchanged from the previous month, so I expect gradual inventory growth. Houses have been sitting for longer than 30 days. We're seeing far more price drops than we've ever seen in the last couple of years. And I would expect that if you're a buyer, there's a high probability that you're going to get something for under asking price. Not guaranteed, and certainly depends on what that original list price was and what the seller's looking for, but you've now got more leverage than you ever have had over the last couple of years. And it's looking pretty good for you. So good luck with that. If you are in the market to buy or sell, I'd love to be considered for the job. You can check my contact information at the end of this video, or if you have a question about something that I covered or would like to see me cover something in a future video, put it in the comments down below. Please subscribe and like, and catch everyone on the next video.